CBT, Naruto. It's like Iron Man theme music. And the Avengers theme music. Alright, let's get it. Let's go. 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 Let me get live. Damn. Let me get live. Nah.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live first-round coverage of the International Challenge. Located in Troon, Scotland, founded in 1878, Royal Troon Golf Club playing host to the Open Championship 8 times and is slated to host its 9th major championship in 2016. I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports, and alongside me today, my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. Frank, you've played in the Open Championship on a couple of occasions here at Royal Troon. It's a golf course that features some breathtaking scenery, and it can also serve up some breathtaking golf.
True links golf course, Rich. Relatively soft start can certainly lull you into that false sense of security, and then the golf course really starts to open up. That homeward 9, often coming back into the prevailing breeze, is very much a stern test.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
So they'll tap in. Now at 2 under par for the tournament. Frank, they call this second hole Black Rock. They also call it the most heavily bunkered hole on the entire course. What do you have to do to stay away from them?
Well, it plays in the same direction as the first hole. So the prevailing breeze normally off the right. Some bunkers in play either side. Really just let the ball go to ground, let it run out. There's 11 bunkers in total on the second hole.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Frank, the Open Championship will be played at Royal Troon in 2016. It was first played back in 1923. What was first prize then?
A mere 75 pounds, so that equates to about $150 US. And just to give you an idea, the last time they played there, Rich, was back in 2004 when Todd Hamilton beat Ernie Els. He got a whopping 720,000 pounds. That's right, nearly $1.5 million.
The money's nice, but every player would tell you, Frank, it is still all about that claret jug.
It is, and that's actually suited the Americans because since 1962, they've been to Troon 6 times, and 6 times the victor has been American.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
That's an important birdie right there, into the top 5 on this leaderboard.
Well, there's so much at stake this week, Rich.
Frank, looking at the third, what are the sort of key decisions that you have to make?
There's 2 bunkers down the left. They're not really the issue. They're the burn. That's about 285 yards. This is not a hole, really. You just take the driver out and swing away. Just something that stays up short of that's just going to leave you a short iron in.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. That was a nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
And now let's go down to the action at the 4th. Frank, you have to be impressed with what you've seen from the golfer so far.
It's rock solid. The ultimate of professional, doing exactly what you should be on a day like today. Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicklaus over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. So a tester from 4 feet. Frank, how about that?
Huge eagle, Rich. I mean, the quality of the golf right now, outstanding.
On to the 5th hole now, Frank, and this is really where the old course starts to test the golfers. It's just over 200 yards. You happy with a par 3 here?
You are. This is one of the toughest shots, certainly on the outward 9. There's 4 bunkers of this par 3. You don't really worry about the one that's short left, but the one just on the front right of the green is the biggest concern. You've either got to go around it or carry it.
what a shot. I mean, almost in. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. I'll tell you, he's setting himself up for a good weekend. A former college #1 makes another birdie. All right, Frank, how about the 6th hole, long par 5?
Yeah, 3 bunkers off the tee. Avoid those. But if you hit a good one, certainly reachable. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Good tee shot, right in the fairway, and plenty long. Playing his 2nd shot here at the par 5. That's well played. Places it about 10 feet out for birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed. Yeah, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, we're moving inland now to the 7th hole. It's a 405-yard par 4. What's ahead?
Little dog leg to the right. A couple of... Oh, he is winding this one up. Does he have the balance?
Take a picture of me. Flame on! Golf ball. Shut the Human Torch. Superhero 54. Marvel. And my girl Blue Wilson is Captain Marvel also. She plays on too with the power of the cosmos.
That one came right off the meat of the bat. He really laid into that.
More than got a piece of that. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. Just a couple of feet. On fire right now. 7 under par. All right, Frank, as we arrive at the par 3 8th, the only thing I can think of is if a 71-year-old guy can make an ace here, well then, so can our gamers.
Well, they certainly can. At 123 yards, well, you think it'd be... why shouldn't it be called the postage stamp? Go with too much club, it's one you'll airmail.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Wow, rolling the ball beautifully, makes birdie again.
Yeah, that pace, that roll, it's always getting to the hole, and it's the perfect, what we call the perfect holding speed. It uses all 4 1/4 inches of the cup.
Beautiful looking shot right here.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
That will be a great look at birdie. This will be a birdie if it drops. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Well, that has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Looking to keep it going here, Frank.
Yeah, another example of things just working as they should.
This is a good-looking shot. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. Frank, if you needed a reminder as to just how difficult this 11th hole is, none other than Jack Nicklaus had his problems here.
Yeah, he turned pro in 1962. He just won the US Open at Oakmont, and then he came to Troon, and on the 11th hole, he made a 10. That's right, double digits.
Excellent, perfect position.
Ball's just sitting up, too. You could hit anything from there.
Second shot, good look at the green. That is classy.
Yeah, chance of going in.
Well, in the words of the late, great baseball commentator for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto, it's time for Holy Cow, Whitey. That's 11 under par. I mean, that is one of the hardest drives I've ever seen. Just
Golf ball. Shut the Human Torch. And my girl B. Larson's got tomorrow. She flames on also. The power of the cosmos.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Just a beautiful approach shot. Shouldn't be a problem here. Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Frank beginning to head towards home. This is the 13th of par 4.
Another dogleg right. Problem isn't really the tee shot here, even though there's undulations and mounds all over the fairway. Second shot's played uphill to an elevated green.
Get picture on me.
Just pulverized that.
Come on! Golf ball. Shut the Human Torch. And my girl B. Larson. She flames on also. She flames on also with the power of the cosmos.
Well, until that...
My group lost this Captain Marvel. She flames on also with the power of the cosmos.
Beyond long.
Goodness, did he get all of that one? Wow. Another good swing, and it looks like Frank.
All right, Eagle.
Good shot.
That was close though.
Just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
See if you can get this one to drop. Big birdie putt. I mean, almost hard to believe. 13 under already. Heading for home now, Frank, the par 3 14, just under 180 yards. What's the key here?
Well, it's rather narrow at the front there. There's 3 bunkers, but it's the second 2 that you really worry about that narrow the front of this green up. Plus, the front is slightly raised, so ideally you want it to fly it more towards the middle where it starts to widen up.
Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Getting set now over the putt. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. So has the par. Moving on to the next hole, and the lead, Frank, is very much intact. Frank now at the 15th, and how hard is this par 4?
The key really is to get the ball on the fairway here. Avoid those 3 bunkers, because this is one of the flattest greens on the golf course. Get the ball on the green here. Any putt's makeable.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. The back 9 here at Royal Troon has only one par 5, and here it is, Frank.
At 542 yards, you'd think it's reachable, but that burn cuts in at 280 yards, so it means you have to lay back. But I remember back in 1997, alongside Tiger Woods, and he still managed to get it onto the green from behind. Some
Golf ball.
At that point, he was something.
Has a Human Torch, and my girl we watched this Captain Marvel. She flames on also with the power of the cosmos.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. From a perfect position, ready to play his next shot. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
If you hit enough shots,
Oh, let's get it.
Crazy.
Let's go. That was unpredictable. They didn't even do the heartbeat. The heartbeat of Bowles sound.
17.
That was amazing.
A very
By me, of
strong
course.
par three, isn't it, Frank?
Perfect by me.
Rabbit have-
Let's get it. Let's
Rabbit
go.
have teeth.
Myself.
This is why it's called a very, very strong par 3.
Superb shot.
It's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
Great, too.
Beautiful. Frank, how does this 18th hole here at Royal Troon stack up against some of the other finishing holes in major championship golf?
Rich, it's a stout par 4, 464 yards, so it's sort of in the ilk of a Muirfield or Royal St. George's finishing hole. And they've had some great 18th holes in Open Championships. This is actually called Craig End, and it's the name of the old farm that was demolished at the turn of the century. So the 18th hole, it's certainly grown up, and it's flourished to more than a farm.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Good putt. Frank, you surprised to see that name on top of the leaderboard?
I am surprised to see the name, but not that style of golf leading. It was great performance, especially tee to green. You don't often see people start that quickly.
Alright, so we see Naruto. Today, January 20th, Today, January 20th. Today, January 20th, 2020, by the way. It's pretty amazing. 2020 vision. Let's go. 2020. Perfect. Literally, that 2020 vision is perfect. 2020 is going to be a perfect year. Shout out to the Olympics happening in July 2020, August 2020, probably both around that time. And they're going to the playoffs, so 2020 is a perfect year, literally. Alright. So that being said, I just want to say Naruto all that. And CBT Naruto. Over and out.